Today we are making a super creamy cheesecake with a slightly spiced base. I'm adding Tonka bean here, and it makes this really amazing, almost warm vanilla almond aroma. So let's make it together. Part 1. Cheesecake base. Flour 180 grams, almond flour 60 grams, butter cold 80 grams, 2 egg yolks, powdered sugar 60 grams, salt half a teaspoon, Tonka bean half a gram. In a mixer bowl, combine all dry ingredients: flour, almond flour, powdered sugar, Tonka bean and salt. Mix until uniform. Add cold butter cut into small pieces and mix until the mixture turns into crumbs. Add the egg yolks one by one and mix until you get a uniform crumbly dough that can be rolled out. Don't overwork the dough. Gather the dough into a bowl, place it on the table and divide into 2 parts. Place each part onto parchment paper, cover with another sheet of parchment and roll out to a thickness of 2 or 3 mm. If your oven size allows, you can roll it into one large sheet instead. Before baking, prick the dough with a fork in several places. This prevents air bubbles during baking. Transfer to a flat surface and freeze for 1 hour. Repeat the same with the second portion. Bake at 160 degrees for 15-20 minutes, depending on thickness, until the edges are golden. Cool completely, then blend into fine crumbs. Total amount of baked and ground cookie crumbs 365 grams. Take a cake ring, place foil on the table, then a smaller sheet of parchment on top and seal it tightly with foil. Place the prepared ring onto a small baking tray. Lightly melt the butter 55 grams and mix the crumbs with the butter until the texture resembles wet sand. The mixture should hold together when pressed. Start forming the sides first, high 6 cm and medium thickness, and press lightly with a spoon. Then form the bottom, also medium thickness, pressing firmly with a spoon or flat object. Bake the compacted base at 160 degrees for 10 minutes. Cool completely before adding the filling. Poppy seed layer. Poppy seeds 30 grams. Milk 40 grams. Heat milk with poppy seeds for 3-5 minutes, but don't boil. After heating, lightly blend. This enhances the poppy flavor and makes the layer creamier rather than grainy. And cool to room temperature. Cherry layer. Cherries 200 grams. Sugar 30 grams. Place cherries and sugar in a saucepan. Set over medium heat. The cherries will thaw and release juice. Reduce heat to medium-low and cook stirring occasionally. How to know it's ready? The mixture becomes thicker. Before, very liquid with lot of juice. After, like thick jam. A spatula leaves a trace. Run a spatula across the bottom. If liquid flows back immediately, too early. If the line holds for 1-2 seconds, ready. Remove from heat, cool, then blend. Filling: cream cheese 500 grams, mascarpone 150 grams, sugar 100 grams, sweet condensed milk 50 grams, 3 eggs, white chocolate 37% cocoa butter 80 grams, cornstarch 12 grams, salt 3 grams. Take all ingredients out of the fridge 1 hour in advance so they reach room temperature. Preheat the oven to 125 degrees. Tray already inside without water. Melt white chocolate and cool to a warm state. Should not burn your finger. In a separate bowl, combine sugar, salt and cornstarch. This prevents lumps. In the mixer bowl, combine cream cheese and mascarpone and mix on low speed. In cheese mass, add the sugar plus salt plus starch mixture. Add sweet condensed milk and mix on low speed until completely smooth and sugar crystals dissolve, approximately 2 minutes. Regularly scrape the bottom and sides with a silicone spatula. Add eggs one at a time. Mix each egg only until combined, 20–30 seconds. Don't rush, don't increase speed. Excess air is the main cause of cracks and cheesecake puffing. Add 2 or 3 tablespoons of the cheese mixture into the melted chocolate. Mix until smooth. Only then pour this mixture into the main batter. Mix on low speed until combined. Divide cheese mass into 2 parts, 45% poppy seed layer and 55% cherry layer. Add poppy mixture to one bowl and gently fold with a spatula. Add cherry puree to the second bowl and gently fold. Into the cooled base, first add the poppy layer, then the cherry layer on top. Smooth each layer and tap the pan on the table to release air bubbles. Place the cheesecake on the middle rack, close the door and bake at 125 degrees for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Classic cream. Cream cheese 150 grams. Heavy cream 100 grams, very cold. Powdered sugar 40 grams. In a mixer bowl, combine cream cheese and powdered sugar. Mix until smooth. You can start with a spatula. Add cold cream and start whipping with a whisk. First on low speed, then increase to medium. Whip until the cream holds its shape, clear whisk marks appear, and the cream doesn't flow. The cream should be dense, stable, and perfect for piping. I transfer the cream into a piping bag fitted with a star tip and start piping rosettes in a circle. Then I sprinkle poppy seeds on top for decoration. And that's it, the cheesecake is ready. If you try making it, I'm sure you will love it. The flavor is really amazing and totally worth the effort. Thanks so much for watching and tell me in the comments what I should bake next. See you soon!